Hi everyone, welcome to DarkAvengerINCPlus. I'm Spiderman1991, and this is pretty much my video for the mission that Mike SpiderSlayer proposed, I think, last week. Pretty much the mission was find a comic out of your collection that means something to you, like what's your most special comic, something like that. We were supposed to have them up by Friday. Unfortunately, I was busy the past week. I had a lot of stuff to do, and I kept putting it off. One of the reasons was that I had to get a few comics together because I actually have more than one comic I want to mention, and pretty much another part of me just wanted to see what would happen if I didn't do it, because there wasn't any consequences mentioned, and I just thought, okay, so what happens if I didn't put it up? But yeah, that was kind of a dick move on my part. So here's my mission video. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, comics that mean something to me. Well, I don't have just one comic for me. I have three in particular right now with me. Guess I'll start off with the first comic that I ever bought, which was Superman, Man of Steel number 48. This isn't the original first comic I had. I bought it when I was 6, and eventually, I bought it when I was 6. I took that thing with me almost everywhere. I took it to school one day, but my teacher made me put it back in my backpack because she thought it was distracting or whatever. I wasn't listening, and eventually I moved, and I don't know what happened to the original copy. I think maybe it was destroyed. But 15 years later, I finally decided to track it down, and I got it, and I was able to get another copy of it, which I'm happy because it's the first comic I ever bought. I was 6. Superman the animated series and Batman the animated series were on. They were my favorite TV shows. I saw this at the store, and I begged my mother to get it for me, and she got it for me because I wouldn't shut up about it. So yeah, I'm very happy I got this. I'm really happy I got this. Also, Aquaman guest stars in it, which is really great because it's kind of like, back then I didn't think Aquaman was so great. Now he's pretty much starring in one of my favorite comics today. So this means something to me. It's just the first comic I ever bought, and I was very happy when I got it. So. It felt great and finding it again was really happy. And I also have this on one of my mail time videos on my personal channel if you want to check that out when I first take it out of the box. Okay, another comic I want to bring up is Flash 139, which is the first appearance of the Reverse Flash. You may notice it's not CGC graded or in, very good condition. That's because I found it on eBay about maybe 4 years ago. Got it in an eBay auction. I was just pretty much bored one day. I was just searching through eBay, and suddenly this came up. It was at a low price, and I thought, it may not be perfect, but it has the first appearance of one of my favorite supervillains. And back then, I was really getting into the Flash, and the Reverse Flash is one of my favorite supervillains. So I got it because it's important to me like that. So I got it, and I'm very happy I did because this is really nice. It's probably the oldest comic I own, and it was really amazing how I got it. I mean, I just found it. It didn't cost me much. Then again, if you got a good look at the condition, you'd see why. But, everything was intact. I mean, there weren't any missing pages or anything like that. So, I got it, put it in a bag, and made sure it stayed safe because I really do enjoy this comic. In fact, maybe I'll get it, and maybe I'll get it graded someday. Well, maybe not, but, this is one of my favorite comics, and I'm definitely going to keep it safe. Okay, and the next comic isn't really about the comic in particular. It's about the story that's in the comic because this is technically a reprint. It's Amazing Amazing Fantasy number 15. Yeah, this is the reprinted version that they released last summer for Spider-Man's 50th anniversary. And the reason I'm using this, as an example, is because the trade, which was a hardcover Marvel Masterworks of The Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1. It's kind of in storage right now, and I couldn't get in time, so I just figured I'd use the reprint instead, just as an example, because Amazing Fantasy number 15 was the first story of Spider-Man I read back when I was about 14. I read it, and the first story, it was enjoyable to me. I loved it, and I read the rest of the book, which had the first 10 issues of The Amazing Spider-Man, and I really enjoyed it. It kind of, and this was back when Peter Parker was a teenager in high school, so I could relate to it, and I really loved it. I love it. Pretty much gave me my love for Spider-Man. It was probably if not for this story, then I probably wouldn't be reading Spider-Man as much as I am today. So I'm very happy I had the chance to read Amazing Fantasy 15. I'm happy I have the reprinted edition. And yeah, that's just it. I'm really happy that I read this story because it's one of the main foundations of me collecting comics today. And that's why I'm grateful for it. So yeah, these are my three comics that I'm really grateful for. Also, if I ever do find the original Amazing Fantasy 15, I'm probably just gonna jump the gun, save my money, get it one day, and then probably just lock it in a safe deposit box and make sure and probably just check on it like every week just to make sure it's still there. Well, that's it for my mission video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to DarkAvengerINCPlus. Also, check out all the other members' mission videos, and also go to the main Dark Avenger Inc. channel as well to see everyone else's. Thank you very much, Mike, for the mission. Spiderman1991 saying see you later, and have a nice day.